This Sunday, we will be turning back our clocks an hour, marking the end of daylight saving time. But while that extra hour of sleep may seem like a bonus, experts say the time change can affect people in different ways. It's that time of year where the days get shorter and the darkness lingers. Torontonians have mixed reaction about the time change.
I hate it because in the morning it gets really, really dark. And then when I get home, it's also dark.
It's time for a change. I don't think it benefits anybody anymore. It's probably one of those things that worked many, many years ago when farmers needed it. I'm not sure that we need it anymore.
I'm not a morning person, so when I wake up, I hate when it's dark. Fine by me.
Meanwhile, experts say the fallback time is easier to adjust to, whereas the springtime change can be tougher on the body since we are throwing our body an hour out of sync.
But we know that in the spring we have acute effects. At the spring forward, we can have increased rates of heart attacks, strokes, car accidents, and work accidents by a few percent, 5%, 8% sort of increases that we see. We don't see that in the fall.
However, experts say the downside in the fall is that the shorter days can possibly bring on seasonal affective disorder.
When the days get shorter and there's less light overall, people begin to become depressed. They want to sleep all day. They don't have any energy. They want to eat carbohydrates.
Doctors from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine say that sticking with standard time altogether aligns better with human biology because our internal clock is most strongly regulated by light.
So when there is harmony between our internal clock and the external environment cues, namely sunlight, then that's what's best for regulation of many of our biological processes. When they are out of sync, which is what happens when we turn the clocks forward 1 hour, that causes disruption to our circadian rhythms.
Health groups in Toronto are also advocating for that change.
We're hoping that the tide is not going in the direction of year-round daylight saving time, and that maybe people will recognize the benefits of keeping your body clock coordinated with the sun, which is what gives you the best health outcomes overall.
Some lawmakers have occasionally proposed to get rid of the time change altogether, but in 2020, Ontario passed legislation to permanently stay on daylight saving time. In Toronto, Catalina Gillies, City News.